Princess Diana, the woman who changed the world with love. She was called the people's princess. A woman whose grace transcended royalty, whose kindness became her crown. Behind the glittering tiaras and royal ceremonies lived a soul that yearned for love, purpose, and truth. This is the story of Princess Diana, a woman who touched hearts around the world and became a symbol of humanity in a world of power. Diana Frances Spencer was born on July 1, 1961, in Norfolk, England, into an aristocratic British family. She grew up at Park House, near the royal estate of Sandringham, the land that would one day determine her destiny. Her childhood was marked by loneliness and loss. Her parents' painful divorce left a scar that never fully healed. But from an early age, Diana was known for her warmth, a natural kindness that set her apart in a world of privilege. At just 19 years old, Diana's life changed forever when she became engaged to Prince Charles, the heir to the British throne. The world watched as the shy kindergarten teacher transformed into a fairytale princess overnight. Their wedding ceremony at St. Paul's Cathedral in 1981 was watched by more than 750 million people around the world, a spectacle of royal tradition and youthful hope. She walked down the aisle in her magnificent ivory silk gown, the 25-foot-long train floating like a dream behind her. The world believed it was the beginning of a perfect love story. But behind the palace doors, the reality was more complicated. The fairy tale soon turned into a divorce. Diana struggled to adjust to royal life, with its endless rules, press scrutiny, and a marriage haunted by another woman, Camilla Parker Bowles. In an interview years later, Diana's heartbreaking words revealed her anguish. "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Despite the turmoil, Diana devoted herself to her children, Prince William and Prince Harry, and found purpose in compassion. Her role as a mother became her greatest joy. She was determined to give her sons the love, warmth, and normalcy she had always craved. Diana found strength in kindness, not power. She broke royal norms by hugging children with AIDS, holding the hands of lepers, and walking through landmine fields in Angola. Her acts of compassion changed public attitudes and made her one of the world's most beloved figures. People saw her not as a princess, but as one of them. Her fashion, her smile, and her voice conveyed a new kind of royalty, one that came from the heart. Wherever she went, cameras followed her. Yet she used that spotlight to bring awareness to issues the world often ignored. By 1996, after years of emotional turmoil, Diana and Charles were officially divorced. Freed from the constraints of royal duties, she became herself, an independent woman who redefined her legacy. She continued her humanitarian work, traveling to Bosnia, Africa, and beyond. Her charisma and sincerity garnered praise from presidents, celebrities, and ordinary people. But fame came at a heavy price. The paparazzi hounded her relentlessly, a haunting shadow that would eventually lead to tragedy. On the night of August 31, 1997, the world was shaken. Diana was killed in a car crash in Paris with her partner Dodi Al-Fayed. She was just 36 years old. A silence fell upon the news. Millions wept. Flowers poured out at the gates of Kensington Palace. The woman who had once been misunderstood by her own royal family became the heart of a grieving nation. At her funeral, Elton John's "Candle in the Wind" was played, a song rewritten in her honor. And as her coffin passed through the crowd, people whispered a truth. She will never be forgotten. Decades later, Diana's legacy lives on through her sons, her humanitarian impact, and her inspiring grace. She redefined what it means to be royal, not through power or status, but through love, courage, and sincerity. Diana was not just the people's princess. She was a reminder that kindness can survive even in pain, and that kindness, more than a crown, can change the world. This is the story of Princess Diana. The woman who showed the world that true beauty lies not in perfection, but rather in compassion, courage, and the ability to love without fear.